Hi, this is Callie from Liberate Justice Entertainment here with...
The Vox Arcanum.
What is up, guys? How are you today?
We're doing super. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out to the Liberate Headquarters. We decided to take a drive over to the park instead.
Yep.
Very cool.
Need some nature in our lives.
Yeah.
We need some nature, some fresh air.
Fresh air. It's always good to be out in the park.
Smog-filled air.
Pollution.
Yes, because you guys drove from LA, right? So
Yeah,
it's good to get this mountainy-ish.
It's 5% less smog, so it's good.
Is it? All right, great. Okay, so let's go around and ask your name, what do you play, and what are some of your influences with the band? Or
My name is Tony Garcia. I play guitar and I sing. I'm guessing the front man. Some of my influences, progressive rock, progressive hard rock in general. Personally, I love like Coheed and Cambria, Deer Hunter, Circus Survive, Thrice,
Nice.
Things in that vein. But I also have like a lot of roots in classic progressive rock, like Pink Floyd, Rush, Gentle Giant, stuff from the weirder end with lots of keyboards.
nice.
My name's Gerardo Neri. I usually go by Jerry. I am the
Neri.
bassist, and also I do backup vocals. My main influences, they kind of vary, but I'm more towards the metal side. I grew up with a lot of like Pantera, Lamb of God, Metallica, but also like some of the softer stuff like AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd,
Soft.
obviously. Soft. But I try to get a lot of, my groove from early Pantera. Yeah, I like their metal, but also they kind of groove into like the softer stuff.
Nice.
Hi, my name's Brandon Kawasaki. I'm the drummer for the Vox Arcanum. My main influences are jazz and metal.
Nice.
Most influence, I would say, would be Gene Krupa and Buddy Rich. On the metal side, it would probably be Metallica, Lamb of God, Iron Maiden,
Golden.
and also, let's see,
Chris Adler. Just
Chris
Chris
Adler,
Adler.
yeah.
Chris Adler
Probably
for
my
all the
favorite
boxes.
drummer of all time.
Yep.
And I have a bunch more. I can't really remember them off the top of my head.
Right on.
We try to dabble in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sent me your album and I was able to get to listen to that, and I heard a lot of your influences that you're explaining right now, such as Coheed, and I was explaining to Tony on the walk over here that I really enjoy that you guys don't steer away from ambience. That's a really nice tool to use with music, and I feel like nowadays maybe people don't use it as much or don't focus on it as much, but I really enjoy ambience. Like, I really think that that's like an awesome way to like grab the listener and kind of take you down a journey, like a total like epic trip. And
It's
it's
for everything. Yeah.
yes.
A lot of that ambience definitely comes from our keyboardist. His name's Julio Almaguer. He couldn't be with us today, but a lot of the ambience really comes from him because he uses a lot of like presets on from his MIDI controller, because he rocks two keyboards. He rocks a MIDI controller and a synth. The MIDI controller uses a program that he can create his own presets for.
Nice.
He makes like a lot of really weird, cool, like scary ambient sounds.
And dissonant sounds
A lot
and
of
stuff,
dissonance
yeah.
and stuff. And he really pushes the band to the next level with like all that kind of stuff going on.
It sets the tone for sure. Like a movie.
Definitely gives a story to it. Yeah, definitely. There's like an epicness to it for sure.
Personally, like the story aspect of it is like something that I wanted to bring to the band. The ambience definitely came from Julio. All the rhythm, all the heavy metal aspects came from Brandon and myself. And but the story aspect specifically is something that I love to do, because I love a lot of bands that tell stories, conceptual albums and conceptual bands alike. So bringing that to the band was kind of like a no-brainer. And it took a while for it to come to fruition and figure out what exactly we wanted to do. But once we hit it, especially with all the pieces that we had together, it was just meant to be.
Would you guys consider your album to be a concept album, and what story is it, or would you like to have the listeners create that in their own minds?
It's definitely a concept album. It's actually like a collection of stories, not just one singular story. But the concept behind the album is this character that we invented called the Vox Arcanum, It's not just a band name; it's actually a character in the story. He's like an immortal, ageless being that interacts with people and gives them a chance to change their fate. So that's kind of like the theme for us. And there are
All-knowing.
Awesome.
all-knowing, infinite knowledge being, and I kind of got carried away with that aspect of like destiny and fate, and it
Made it an epic, yeah. Essentially, it's a dude who's as old as time himself. Not really a guy. It's more like an entity type of deal. And he's been around for so long that he's just kind of bored of everything. So he meddles with mortals, gives them opportunities. Like, this is what could possibly happen. That's up to you to choose your destiny. Yeah,
Nice.
so it's pretty cool. And that's what the songs are mainly about. They're about like specific scenarios, not so much about him or like the people, but just like everyday life and tragedy. Which is
That's
why-
awesome. Well, where can people find your music?
Spotify, YouTube,
Everywhere.
everywhere, pretty much.
Everywhere.
All the major socials and music sites.
iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play, Spotify for sure.
Yeah.
Like that's probably what most people go to now. That's what the hip young kids do, right?
Yeah.
Spotify everything.
And if they're old school like we are and we like CDs, you can actually buy our CD.
We do have physicals for sure. We have a Bandcamp. I mean, everyone's got one of those, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So you know, you can buy physicals there. We have T-shirts, all that
Posters.
jazz. Posters. Yep.
Cool. And you guys say you have a new album right now?
Yeah, our debut album just dropped in June, so it's still pretty fresh. And that album's called Of Time and Fate. It's our only album, but
Debut album.
debut album. Yep.
That's awesome. So, you guys were recently working on a music video for one of the songs,
Definitely.
Yeah. Song called Avon.
and you went on a nice hike yesterday. I
Very
heard.
tiring. Our legs are sore.
That's why you were saying you wanted to sit down.
Yeah.
You did a killer hike to this like abandoned place.
Yeah, it's like an old house. It's like a house, right?
It's a cabin,
Like
pretty
a
much.
cabin.
It's like a one-room cabin that got burned down
Mhm.
in some
Wow.
fires, like quite a while ago.
All that was left was just a stone structure.
Yeah.
But we had to
Oh,
hike,
wow.
what, like 6 miles? 3
6 miles total.
Yeah, up
Wow.
and down like this crazy mountain. 2 mountains.
Yeah.
Worth
Yeah.
it.
Totally worth it for
So
the good
good,
shots,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because the story that we're filming is, like we said, for a song called Avon, which we are just telling everyone right now. We've kept it kind of under wraps. But Avon is the finishing song off the album. It's like the most heavy, like metalist song.
Nice.
And
The climax.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the climax. Precisely.
Bang, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a interesting thing about that. You know, we try not to go overtly metal. We have metal influences, but we figured that we're gonna end the album. We're doing it. That's one of the few songs that in the album that Brandon goes just completely ham, double pedaled.
Nice.
Fuck it up. But other than that, we try to diversify our music.
Uh huh.
But that cabin that we found is it plays specifically to a part in the story which is actually set up in the 1800s. So we had to
Oh,
find
wow.
like somewhere that was not modern architecture. Like we didn't want to just film it in some guy's tool shed.
And then,
Uh,
you should have brought the gun.
No, I don't know if that's a good idea. We're outside.
Well, I know, but it's like, hey, check it out real quick. Super.
But yeah, we went like for historical accuracy. We got like a flintlock pistol. We got
nice.
the
We found an
actors.
offer up like on Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday?
Thursday, pure luck.
Thursday, just pure luck. We went to like a bunch of shops. I was gonna
How
go hit up a bunch
cool.
of like Goodwills and stuff like that. And then last second, offer up $15.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm gonna have to look out for that and share the video when it comes out to everybody. So everybody on Liberate, take a look at that. Get ready for that. So you guys have some shows coming up. You were discussing.
Yeah, our first one's gonna be on the 26th January, Mill Dunes, Long Beach, and then we have like a show every 2 weeks, right?
Yep.
Yeah, one in
February 3rd, we're
February
playing Southgate.
3rd. And February 16th, Fitzgerald's.
Fitzgerald's Irish pub.
So
And-
definitely look at your Facebook.
Yeah.
Your
Facebook,
events.
Instagram, Twitter.
Social media.
We try to stay active every day,
Yeah,
throwing stuff out there and keeping it relevant.
right on. Well, how was your
Catch us.
recording process like for the new album? Was it?
It was a pretty long process in that one. It started
Yeah.
off with Brandon. We recorded all the drums first. That was, he knocked it out though. Like he
It was
killed
hard.
it. And,
It was very hard.
Was it hard?
It's something that was new to me, recording in an actual studio. And it was not as easy as I thought it would be.
Wow.
It was very much of an experience that I would truly like to do again.
Everyone's recorded demos in their garage, but that was when we decided to get serious and like make something.
This is some real deal stuff. Yeah. So you, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, we started recording it in 2016, June of 2016, and the album went through a lot of processes because at first we thought we were gonna make an EP, then we were like, oh, let's make a double EP because we had so much material, and then after a while we're like, oh, that might
Full
just look
album,
much.
yeah.
And then we're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Wow.
To a full album, and it was a challenge though because we tried to figure out like how we would orientate the album because as you know there's a story to it, so we're just like how do we make this flow perfectly from beginning to end, and we used interludes which were written in large part by Julio, our keyboardist, who helped us cultivate like the bridges in between songs to make sense of the whole thing, and yeah, so total of 6 interludes and 6 songs with a secret track on there. And it took about a year for us to fully realize it, and then we released it last year, June 2017.
So you guys have a new member in the group
Yeah.
before you started. So that's why you were saying.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the recording process, but I was like more behind the scenes. Known this guy for quite a while, so I was
Nice.
there with him and them, just like watching them do it. I actually was the one who painted, or I should say, drew the album cover.
Awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah,
It kind of just played out perfectly.
yeah, so he's been aware of everything from like almost the start of it. And
Basically the story, yeah.
basically
Yeah,
the start.
just a fan, a follower.
I remember him telling
Lover
me,
of
I
the
found
band.
a drummer. And then like
Nice.
as the month went on, I found a keyboardist, and I was like, cool, found a bassist, and I was like, oh yeah, you're making a big old band out of this, and then
Yeah, then
Sweet.
we decided to
Exploded,
become
dude.
realsies.
That is so cool. That's awesome.
I'm grateful for the opportunity. I love music. I love their music. So when they asked me to come on board and help out, I was just like, yes.
Yeah, he's filling in on bass for us because our bassist has to take a minor hiatus for school and stuff, and we're not sure what he wants to do afterwards, and we're totally leaving that up to him.
Yeah.
So, but he's filling in for now and for a while, and he might be on with us for the long run.
And it's working out really well, and
Whatever I can do to help.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, is there anything you guys would like to say to your fans before you sign out?
Let's see.
Any updates or any plugs, anything?
Catch our music video coming out most likely in March. We're trying to drop it by then. Could be mid-March or late March or maybe April.
Maybe.
Catch us at any of our shows that we got going on. We got new merchandise coming out. We're working with all kinds of new bands. We're writing new music too. We got a single coming out pretty soon. We're working on. You guys want to reveal
Awesome.
the title? Yeah, Brandon. What's word we put? You want me to say?
Come on.
It's just that much music. Just
The
that
new
much
song.
music.
It's just that much music that we have, and it's
It's a surprise.
Okay.
It's a 2-track, right?
Triple.
Triple.
The triple.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like
Yeah,
those.
we're writing a trilogy, and
Trilogy.
we're gonna be releasing the first one as a single. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it a secret, but stay tuned.
Yeah. It'll
Stay
be my first time
tuned.
recording with them.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that. For sure.
Whoa. Awesome. Send it my way so I can share it. I
Yeah,
can't wait to
definitely.
hear it. Can't wait to share it out to all the fans, get everything out. So everybody stay tuned for some new information on them, and also an awesome photo sesh. Check out those pictures.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome.
so
Thank
much for the
you
opportunity,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you for coming all the way out here and enjoying this beautiful sunset. We should catch it before it goes all the way down.
Absolutely.
All right.
Soak it in. Yes.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Well, this is Callie from Liberate Justice Entertainment signing out here with
1, 2, 3.
The
Vox
Vox
Arcanum.
later, guys. Have a great one.